Yo, bro, what's up, dog?
Okay, bet I'ma handle that. You ain't keep it P? Okay, bet. Stand on that. All these designer clothes, I look like a damn booster. 160.
Guys, RP the ones who ain't crossed that line to the other side. I'm in prime time. My life in the sunshine. First you get that money, then that power. The world is all mine. Yeah, nigga. It's ice. Man.
Take one. Lately, I've been working a lot, day in, day out, clocking in, clocking out, trying to balance corporate life with my creativity. And I realized that lately, I've just been feeling uncomfortable. I'm just gonna go ahead and interview people. What's your favorite day of the week? You know, because then if they say that, and then if they say Tuesday, I'll transition into my story time. What's your favorite day of the week? Say Tuesday. So it was regular Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. I had woken up, gone ready to go to work. Took a 2-hour commute to get there. Finished around 5 p.m. And then I went to catch a bus to do a short meeting for a project that I was doing. Took about 2 hours. I called the trainer again to the library to do some last minute edits for my clients. And ended up getting home around 2 a.m. And I had to wake up the next day at around 7 a.m. just to go to work and do everything all again. And I realized, damn, I really pushed myself today. Was that really worth it? I could barely function with no sleep and work was killing me. And the next day I did it all again. I then started thinking about the reason why I do all this. I guess the answer was more than just a yes or a no. As an aspiring 20-year-old filmmaker, I one day hope to be doing this for a living and doing projects full time. Being so caught up in the balance of full-time work and my creative endeavors, I sometimes don't realize just how much time I spend actually working, whether it be on my 9-to-5 or on my creative projects. You know, with the nature of social media, it's so easy to get caught up in comparing yourself with other people or influencers or creators, seeing how much work they put out consistently. And I realized that, you know, everyone has their own race, and it's good to just step back and see how far you yourself have gotten in whatever work you're doing. But like, at the end of the day, we're all just trying to figure it out and trying our best to do something with our lives, right? Going back to Tuesday, I've previously been doing freelance for a while, but recently picked up a full-time job, which has been challenging to say the least. And I realized that when you're constantly working, life moves fast. But one thing is for sure, it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to keep going, and when you put your words to your action, life will continue to move on. Sometimes you just have to figure it out. The endless hours you put in working, whether it be at your job, your school, or your creative endeavors and projects, it will someday pay off. Don't get me wrong, it's also okay to feel tired and unmotivated at times, but at the end of the day, you have to remember why you do what you do. And sometimes it gets deeper than just asking yourself, is it worth it? Instead, what drives you to pursue your passions? What drives you to keep on working? What disciplines you? Is it your love for the craft? Is it for your family? Is it to prove something to people? To keep yourself occupied, maybe? If you find out your why, your how will be a bit easier. When I look back on my journey and my life in my 20s, I want to look back without a sense of regret, wishing that I had done more. You know, I'm 20, essentially have the potential to be in the best shape of my life. I have time to mess up, make mistakes, see what works, see what doesn't, and to push myself to my limits and do the best that I can do. Even to a lot of the artists or the filmmakers I look up to, like Tyler the Creator or Donald Glover, or even in sport, everyone knows that your 20s are your prime. This is your best time to just grind it out and do something for yourself. And again, it's okay to be uncomfortable. Being comfortable, you don't grow. There's that sense of security that keeps you sheltered inside of a box, not allowing you to be tested by those uncomfortable challenges and situations that you can face just by stepping outside of that box, stepping outside of that comfort zone. Sometimes it's as simple as starting that video, starting that new diet, you know, picking up that sport, moving to that new city. Sometimes it's as simple as just that one little step that, you know, will overall make a big step. It's kind of just like how gold is tested and refined in the flame. Uncomfortability is what molds us to grow and shine. Essentially, you just have to do the hard stuff to be better. Personally, I don't think you need a whole day, a whole mental health day just because you're tired, you know. I mean, it's okay to take breaks every now and then, but are you really taking a break, or are you just procrastinating on social media for the past 2 hours, scrolling on Reels, scrolling on TikToks, YouTube Shorts, instead of actually doing your homework or doing that video? Or you want to go ahead and start that business and create connections, but you're too comfortable to actually learn how to create professional emails and reach out to people and businesses and create connections. And I know most of you are thinking, it's hard to stay on track. I want to do the work, I just don't know how to, I don't know where to start. It's just something we all gotta figure out. Just keep focused and stay moving forward. Rest at the end and not in the middle. Faith, consistency, hard work pays off. Something that I'll take it from Jaylen Brown and something that I live by. So simple yet so profound, and something that stuck with me since I've heard it. Have the faith that working hard consistently will pay off. You only get as much as you put in. I feel like nowadays in social media, everybody wants to be something or be somebody, but no one's actually willing to put in the work to actually get there. No one wants to actually go above and beyond, to do overtime, to be above average. Or, you know, like you see in social media, all of these influencers and these people up there, you know, with lots of followers, and you look in their life and it looks like they're living life and having fun, but you don't realize and see just the amount of sacrifice and the amount of hard work that they actually put in to get to where they're at. With social media, people only show you what they want you to see. So of course, you're not gonna see all the nights they spend making videos, editing videos, or writing songs and doing this and all that. All the sacrifices and hard work, the consistency to just show up to work, go to the gym, or just make that video or write that script. It'll pay off. And the pillar of inspiration is the people around you, your community, your environment. The world is your library. If you really look in and stop procrastinating, the potential to create is endless. Surround yourself with like-minded people, with those who are driven, those who you can look up to, who are ahead of you, because the sum of who you hang out with is also who you will become. If you've been given the opportunity or the privilege to do something, whether it be creating things, whether it be to be an athlete or sport, or you're just doing something for yourself, for your family, whoever it is, keep doing what you're doing.